Hey guys, what's up? It's Kurotura. I'm just stopping by today to kind of give a little roadmap update on what's going on with the channel going into 2.0. So, I kind of had a couple of ideas I've been sitting on for a while, and I think this is probably a really good time to start implementing some of them. So far, we've been kind of focused on just gameplay, and while I do love Wuwa's gameplay, a part of me has wanted to kind of add more to my channel for a while and kind of personalize it a bit more. So, I think I have a couple of ideas I want to implement starting next year. The first being day one guides. Not day one. Well, let's say day one. It's within the first 24 hours. So starting with Carlotta, for example, I plan on working on guides a bit before so that by the time it gets close, I can just, gather footage the day before and maybe throw it out as a guide. My issue so far has been I have no early access to stuff like that, so it's kind of not that awesome feeling to end up throwing out a guide so much longer after everyone else, and there are much more well-known players that people rush to, and hasn't been great. But I'll try to find a workaround and find something that works for myself and the community. Next would be tournaments. Yes, tournaments. So what I'm thinking is it's more of just a way to interact with the community than necessarily tournaments, because for example, originally I wanted to do viewer submissions for gameplay, right? So you guys would do your runs, you'd send it in, we'd make like a little thing of it, maybe have like a Friday or something where I just kind of like mesh together what you guys sent me and make a little TOA video of it. Maybe even see what kind of songs I can find and how much I can spice it up for you. Something fun. I think it would be nice in general to kind of bring the community together a little bit more around gameplay rather than drama or any of the other shenanigans that tends to go on sometimes. When I said tournaments though, what I really meant was I would also come up with different challenges based around TOA as well as holograms. So basically, for example, two things I can think of for TOA so far, right? For example, one of them can be I come up with 3 teams that I plan on having as a challenge team for that week's TOA. You guys volunteer, and from the volunteers, I pick 3 people. Now, you don't get to choose. I'll probably have you guys, do some kind of silly mini game or something to decide who comes first, second, and third. And based on that, I allocate who gets what teams, who gets to use what teams rather. And based on that, you guys can, show me a best performance. Maybe I'll add something a little bit extra to it, like maybe it's multiple rounds. Maybe the person who wins the first one can get like a ban to eliminate one character from use on the next set of teams or something like that. And the second type of challenge I was thinking of, basically I would have an account I'm working on. It's gonna be a free-to-play account for multiple reasons, or at least maybe only Lunite subscription just to help you catch up, I'm not sure. But I plan on using it to do like Coach Me series. I have a friend that's willing to try Wuwa soon. He was against the idea originally, now he wants to participate and help out, and we may be teaching him how to play Wuwa. Same goes for Kira. She's been playing Wuwa for a good bit of time, but now she's ready to move up to pro levels. Right, Kira?
Hey, it's Kira here. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Kura promised me that he would take me from a super filthy casual dirt player to a top tier sweaty destroying keyboard type player, and I'm looking forward to that because honestly I haven't really been clearing TOA by myself, so it'd be kind of nice to get a little independence from forcing him to do it. Well, let's see what happens in the upcoming months. See you then.
Right. Okay. So we plan on doing that, incorporating more, free-to-play content onto the channel. Unfortunately, we'll miss some things that have come out so far, like we'll probably be a while before we get Gion and certain characters again. But maybe for that content, I can find an alternative of an account to use, so I'll see. But yeah, I was thinking having an account that's somewhat of a free-to-play account, and I would create a specific team to use, and then people would be able to access the account and essentially kind of have like a PvP speedrun challenge against each other. You know, see who can manage to complete it first. I'm thinking of doing something like maybe a Lunite subscription reward for the overall winner. We'll see. But something like that could be fun. Aside from that, there is other content along the way. Next up on my list would be I am planning on incorporating my creativity into my channel. Now, in real life, I'm an Adonis most days, but some days not so much. So I don't really feel like sitting in front of a camera half the time. But what I would like to do is I would like to create my own VTuber model. I'm capable of drawing it. I would have to learn how to rig it. Now this might take me like 6 months total to fully complete the project, but what I would like to do is I would like to create a kind of like a follow me series of, you know, maybe weekly updates as to how the project is going, you know, the concepting of the character, the first drafts of the character. Maybe when it gets to the PNG stage, I'll even use the character early before, you know, it's fully ready to be a VTuber model. But I think something like that would be fun. It would kind of help me personalize the channel a bit more. And ultimately, I would like to expand the channel to do more things than just, you know, gameplay. Like, I like to incorporate my friends more into the channel also. We can do things like tier lists, which I will be putting out very soon. Maybe even this day after this video, or, you know, hours after this video. We'll see. But something like tier lists would be fun. You know, done our own way, of course, with our little sense of humor and whatnot. And yeah, you know, just kind of making it more community focused. I do know a lot of people who enjoy Wuwa gameplay, and I feel like the gameplay portion of the community kind of gets screwed in comparison to other aspects. So I would kind of like to refocus where I can to make that side a bit more appealing, given I'm not a large enough channel to really make that much of an impact. But hopefully it could be something that could even help me grow. So yeah, that's what I've thought of so far. If I forgot anything, I'll probably throw it in the description or in the comments or something. Or I'll come up with a more official roadmap, actually closer to 2.0. Maybe actually, like, you know, detailing what I'm actually planning, when and where. But for now, this is just like a quick runoff to kind of give an idea of where the channel is going. Hopefully I will see more of you guys come next year. You know, I hope 2.0 is a chance for some of you who even took a break to come back and you know, have a little bit of fun with us. So thank you guys for all the support so far, and I will see you guys soon. Alright, take care guys.